Hello fellow gamers, welcome to Azreality Gaming. My name is Dustin, and today is another day of live video game hunting. That's right, we're going out to pawn shops, Goodwills, game stores, you name it. This time around is for the month of September, partially into October. Kind of a dry month, so there's not a lot of great, super awesome stuff here, but I still think there's still enough that will pique your interest and keep you entertained. So with that being said, let's get into the live footage. Okay, we are at GameStop actually, and it looks like, look down here, we've got some Call of Duty and Disgaea 2. Sweet, I'm gonna grab that, that's a good deal, 10 bucks. Alright, Call of Duty Black Ops, that's a easy pickings. GameStop trade bait, alrighty. What else we got in here? Halos, sports games. We got a War. And we got here some Guitar Heroes, there's Iron Man 2, I think I'm gonna get that one. What else we got? Quake Wars, terrible game. Madden's, what's this? Sealed? Sealed. Oh, thank you. Pass on Infinity. And Hit and Run. Oh, this is a classic. Gotta grab this one. Let's open it up, make sure that it's good. And all these places. You never know what you get. What the fuck? DVD, disc 2. Oh, man. Ooh, Lex. Oh man, this series is awesome. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this series. I'm gonna pick these guys up. Local pawn shop here. Usually they got good stuff, but this time, nope, not so much. This is kind of piss poor. PS4s, Xbox Ones, some 64s. Nothing jumping out. They must like their Xboxes more than PS4s. Weird tape deck here, don't you think? What's this? Oh, check out this Hitachi TV. This is old school, man. Look at those knobs. Oh, man. 20 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I'll pass, though. Moving on. What else we got down here? Some VCRs, maybe. Looks like an Xbox 360 up there. I'll take a look at that in a second. No, that's a stereo receiver, I think. Let's check out this Xbox here with a Wii Fit board. 10 bucks. Probably red ringed. Pass. Another place. Oh, those suck. Nothing there. Alright, checking another one. See if we're getting better luck here. There's the games at 2 games? Really? God, this place is getting picked over hardcore. See, it's not all unicorns and rainbows, guys. Sometimes there ain't junk out. Alright. At Renton, we're doing D-Pad Games, local store here in the Seattle area. Great store. Really good prices. Large selection, a lot of toys and things like that as well, so if you're interested in those kind of things, maybe check them out. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got this here. We got He-Man figures, Transformer figures, Retro Play. Does it have the real Kung Fu grip too? I don't know. And some sealed, not sealed games, some box games, Dragon Warrior 4, 1 NES games, Crystal, that's cool. Wizards and Warriors. So check a look at the PS1 game, see if there's any diamonds in the rough here. What do we got up here? Contra. That's a pretty good one, actually. Nothing jumping out at me here. Not really here for PS1s. Check out the NESs. This is a place where I always get some good commons for pretty good prices. So we're going to dig around in here and see what we can find to fill my collection out. I'm seeing a couple here that I might be able to grab. So let's see. I'm looking at some C's. Maybe I'll hop down here and get a closer look, see what we can find. Rad Racer. I think I need a Rad Racer. I'll grab that one. I got most of these. These are pretty common games, so as you can tell. Looking over at the case stuff, the better stuff with Suikoden's. They got Tonelica, I think it's called. The Godzilla is pretty cool. The Tonelica is too expensive though for me. Tales of Xillia. Ooh, that's a good deal. That's the limited edition. I might grab that one. What else we got? Some handheld stuff. That's pretty cool. Good selection. There you have it. The live footage of the different game hunting that I did this month. Some of the Goodwills didn't have a lot in regards to inventory. Some not at all. I didn't even include some of those videos. It was kind of like, I think I had like 3 or 4 just complete misses and bombs. So I don't know if it's just the time of year or what it is. But with that being said, let's jump into the finds. From one of the stores, we ended up picking up Black Ops. Of course, this is always great to be traded in to GameStop. Get a little credit on it. You pay like $5 or so, and you get between $8 and $10 to $12 for these, depending on which version, of course. That helped me to be able to purchase my Switch recently. I saved up all the stuff over the course of a year and got a Switch. So these do help out. Another one that I ended up finding was Value Village was the Iron Man game. This actually looked really cool, actually. It's kind of Iron Man and War Machine. It looks like it's pretty action-packed and interesting. I'm going to pop it in and give it a little whirl. I don't normally play these kind of games, but this one piqued my interest, so I picked it up. Superhero movies, superhero games. What can go wrong, right? Next up, at the D-Pad Retro Games in Renton, Washington. Managed to sneak into there, and I picked up Tales of Xillia. I think it's pronounced Xillia. Yeah. The definitive edition, the limited edition. There we go. I don't even know what I'm talking about. With all the books, all the arts, all the extra stuff in it. Pretty good price on that one, $45. Can't complain. Been picking up the Tales series after having played Tales of the Rise. This really piqued my curiosity in the series. Hadn't played any of them before. They're an RPG. I collect RPGs, so I'll get them. But looking forward to giving these older ones a shot and seeing if they hold up to the newer versions that are currently out. Of course, to keep all my Nintendo game enthusiasts happy, I did manage to pick up a bunch of Nintendo games as well for my collection. Not really again staying in the order of trying to do B's, C's, D's, etc., but a few in there. I managed to get a bunch of R's for some reason. I don't know. But when they're cheap, you can't go wrong. Rad Racer. I had this game as a kid. I was looking at my collection. I was shocked I didn't have it. I remember getting this game when I got my Nintendo system with Mike Tyson. It had the 3D glasses that you could play the 3D mode. It doesn't work with a crap. This game has a lot of good memories. I know there's Rad Racer 2, but this one for me was always a lot of fun. Extremely hard to play this game. It's not really good, but a lot of good memories for me nonetheless. For $5 though, good deal. Next one up is Rollerball. I don't know much about Rollerball, other than it looks like maybe a pinball game. So that should be entertaining. We'll pop it in and see. If you know anything about this game, and if this is a good pinball game, let me know. Next up, a game that I absolutely hate. I couldn't play this game as a kid, Russian Attack. Something about whenever you tried to use your knife, you couldn't move and knife at the same time. You had to stop, knife, stop, knife. So it made it very difficult to be really thinking about it when you were playing the game, and I couldn't even get past like the first 4 or 5 regular monsters, or whatever you want to call it, in the game as a kid. Today, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit better at games than I was when I was younger. I doubt it. But nonetheless, I remember cursing at this game a lot and throwing it across the room. That's why I don't have it. Now I do. $7. What a deal. Next up, Caesar's Palace. Getting some of the C's out of the way. You know, Caesar's Palace, right? We can't go wrong with some gambling games. I got Casino Kid not too long ago, Casino Kid 2. So we'll see. It's a by Virgin. Probably a pretty good game. We'll give it a try. If they've got craps. I'm in it for craps. Next one is Defender 2. This is not a super expensive game either. $6. I think I got it for about $5. Shooting game. It's pretty lame actually. It's not really one of the good ones. But nonetheless, one of the D's that I needed. So I'll get in some column ones today. And staying on the theme of Rad Racer, I don't know why I didn't put this right after Rad Racer 1. But there's Rad Racer 2. The sequel. Like it needed a sequel. I've not played this one, so I don't know if it's going to be any better or any worse, or if there's 3D glasses involved. So I'm really curious to give that one a whirl and see if it holds up. All right, next up, some non-game related things, but still stuff that I think is still pretty cool nonetheless. People that watch my channel know that I also collect many other things: Magic cards, Pokemon cards, books, movies, whatever's just nostalgic-wise. So I did manage to find a Ravenloft book. I do collect the Ravenloft series. This is one of the ones that I actually didn't know was released, Baroness of Blood. I think I've got them all now. So that's cool. These weren't really hot in demand and they weren't printed a lot of, so they're actually considered pretty valuable now. Valuable. $10, $12. But, you know, for $2, hey, cool. I'm happy to pick that up. Another one going through, I was actually kind of surprised to see this one. Dune Paperback from Frank Herbert. New movie's coming out, of course, so there's some popularity there. I've always been a big Dune fan since the original one, and then any of the other remakes and the books. But this is actually, I looked at this one, this is actually first edition. I was shocked to see it. $1.99, first edition. It's not in the best of shape. The spine is, you're losing some pages on it, but still, the hardback is the really valuable one worth, you know, thousands of dollars. But the paperback isn't too bad in price. And to have one for $2, cool. I mean, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just happy to have it in the collection. It's pretty neat find. Didn't get any videos of those because I was just kind of like, books. Who wants to look at me looking through books? But nonetheless, the pickups part, that you get to see. I did show some footage of me looking at the DVDs, and there's a selection of TV series called Lex. And I ended up picking up the whole lot of them. I think it's like, I don't know, you can see here. It's the whole stack of them. This is a terrible but wonderful series. I'll just put that disclaimer there. These are terrible movies. B-rated, maybe double B-rated, D-rated movies. But nonetheless, they hold a special place in my heart. I enjoyed them as a kid. They used to be on Sci-Fi a long, long time ago. And I never got to watch the whole series. You can actually find them now on YouTube, so if you haven't got a chance and want to see like how terribly bad but how terribly good these are, there's something about it. Something about the story, the characters' wonkiness and the interactions, the gratuitous gore or violence that they have in it. It's very B-rated sci-fi, and if you have an affinity for those, check out Lex. I'll put a link to a YouTube channel in here that actually has them. You can just play them. I don't know if that's legal or not, but they're playing them anyways, and they got lots of people watching them, and you can watch them for free. And see if I'm crazy, or maybe if they're actually a lot of fun.
We worship his shadow. We await the Giga Shadow. The Giga Shadow is the end, and is the beginning.
In the comments below, let me know if you like Lex, or if you've seen Lex before, and what your passion for that is. Alright, there you have it. Those are all the pickups for the month of September and partially into October. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I do come up with these once a month, mixing in a few other videos that I do, like gameplay videos, game reviews, etc. I do have a few more game review videos coming up shortly, so keep an eye out for those. Please subscribe to my social media platforms down below. They keep you informed on when I am releasing videos and what ones are coming out soon, and what ones are currently released. That's the other part of it too. And subscribe if you like this. If you like any of these kind of games, you like collecting video games, you like RPGs, you like Lex movies, things like that, we probably got a lot in common, and you'll probably enjoy this channel. So hit the subscribe, thumbs up, share it with friends. And I appreciate you hanging out. Be awesome to each other. Keep on gaming, and we'll see you guys next time.